Hey guys, I'm Travis Cronin, Entertainment Director at Us Weekly, and you are in the Kardashian Korner. Well, luckily I have my two co-hosts to navigate the Kardashian world because it definitely takes more than one person. Welcome, Brandy Robidoux.
Hi, guys.
And we have Nick Gonzalez here today.
What's up, guys?
Wow, well, we have endured a lot of Kardashian news this week. There's been a lot of back and forth about Kim and Kanye that we are going to get into, but let's first start with Julia Fox and Kanye West breaking up. Now, over the past weekend, Julia Fox quietly deleted all evidence of her boyfriend, Kanye West, from her Instagram and unfollowed some Kardashian fan accounts. The breakup rumors started to swirl for a while, and the Daily Mail even reported that Julia Fox was tearfully leaving Los Angeles, where Ye lives, on a plane. But Julia called out the Daily Mail on her Instagram stories, writing, "Crying where? I haven't cried since 1997, and I especially wouldn't cry over this." Now, Julia's rep has confirmed to Us Weekly that she and Kanye indeed have broken up. The actor wrote on Instagram, quote, "While she, quote, has love for him, she wasn't in love with him." She continued saying, "What do you think I am, 12 years old?" Now, Julia has been liking posts from Kim Kardashian. She got in the comments of the Hollywood Unlocked podcast and clarified, "And just for the record, I never stopped liking Kim's post," which is nice. The two have been dating for 2 months and sadly no more. Brandy, how did you take this news? Did you cry for yourself for a while? Did you call your nearest and dearest to you to help console you through this difficult time?
Of course, no. Much like Julia, I haven't cried since 1997. But no, I love that she's kind of handling this like a boss, and she's totally, she's admitting, she's like, "I came up, like, don't get it twisted. This situation, I came up, I'm thriving. I'm not sad for a single second." So, I mean, they had a good run. I think we all knew it wasn't going to last forever. But it was definitely entertaining, and I wish her the best moving forward.
What about you, Nick? Is true love dead because of this?
Yes, absolutely. No, it's not. I think everyone kind of predicted this was going to happen, but it's still, what's funny? It's a little heartbreaking for me because I kind of was like, I wasn't really rooting for them as a couple. Like, I was rooting so much, but also I do feel like she was let down a little bit, and she's just trying to put this facade like, "Oh, I'm fine, this and that," which, maybe she is. Give it a week, she'll be fine. But I feel like she was probably let down by this a little bit. I think those the last couple posts just was the nail in the coffin of the whole thing, and she realized, okay, there's not a chance in hell that this is gonna go in my way.
She gave us a little bit of insight in the Hollywood Unlocked Instagram. There was a comment that said, "You talked about the man in the press like y'all were married, just desperate for attention. Wasn't even 15 minutes, maybe like 2 minutes of fame," someone wrote, and Julia clapped back and said, "He effing wanted me to talk about him." But let's cut to Kanye, because over the weekend and part of Monday, he started trolling Kim Kardashian's boyfriend, Pete Davidson, posting about wanting to win Kim back, and gave Pete a new nickname that I will never forget. Kanye said, "The press sometimes call me crazy, but to be in love is to be crazy about something, and I am crazy about my family," he wrote. He wrote a few other things, but the most note was that Kanye captioned an Instagram post, "Upon my wife's request, please nobody do anything physical to Skeet. I'm going to handle the situation myself." This was a picture of two men in a chokehold, choking each other, seemingly no one else choke Pete because I'm on it. He also posted another screenshot of him seemingly responding to his estranged wife, who said, please stop sharing everything. Please stop sharing my posts online. Kanye said, I will always do everything to protect you and our family. And I listened to you and told everyone to make sure nothing physical happens to Skeet. This was all because Kanye West shared a text allegedly of Kim, which read, you are creating a dangerous and scary environment and someone will hurt Pete and this will be your fault. Now, Brandy, what did you think of this back and forth exchange of him saying he's going to be the one to choke Skeet, of Kim saying, please stop sharing this, and Kanye sharing that? It was turbulent.
Turbulence, a good word for it. Yeah, Kim said, please stop sharing these. And then he shared the one where she asked to stop sharing it. So clearly, it's funny because Kanye is saying he has so much respect for her and he loves her and wants her back. But at the same time, he's not really respecting her wishes. So, yeah, I think he's hurting his own chances here. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a turbulent situation. And I do see like fans having a larger conversation now about him kind of like it's borderline harassment and against Kim and Pete. So I definitely see where they're coming from. I think a lot of it probably stems from Kanye's mental health issues. This is definitely not a normal way to handle a breakup. So I really hope he can pull it together. And I also hope no violence comes to Pete or Skeet.
Skeet, never forget. Nick, how did you take these back and forth comments?
It's very hard to gauge because there's so much going on in the sense that who's in his team that's allowing him to even get to this level. He was at the Super Bowl doing this. He's with his kids. He finally has his kids, and that wasn't enough. He's like, no, I'm going to go after my wife because all the ranting and the abusive behavior that I did before and accusing my wife of kidnapping my kids worked because I have my kids now. Now I'm going to go after her. It's like, you can't win with him. And it's painful to watch. It hurts because the worst part is a lot of people are slamming and being like, yes, Kanye, you're in the right. Kim is an awful person. And I'm thinking like, what has she done that like, she doesn't deserve any of this. Like she's a mother to their kids and she's being treated like filth with the way he's, posting these messages, these screenshots, and then he's putting a heart, like, I don't know what you describe that emoji, but he's making it seem like this is like cute and fun. And it's not, it's like, it's kind of sickening. I'm surprised that like Instagram didn't deactivate his account. This is like, I don't know. It's too wild for me. I'm so glad that like he deleted it. And then now he seems to be calming down, but we'll wait till when the album comes out and what he says on that. Cause I'm sure he's not going to delete anything that was good on the record for him. So we'll see.
Yeah, I really like what you said, Brandy, about, him wanting her back, but also not respecting any of her wishes. Mm-hmm. He totally clearly does not get it. He's trying to get her back. He's for threatening physical violence against the man she's dating, creating this hostile environment for her. His fans are coming for her. It just seems like completely the wrong way to go about this.
100%.
Well, it didn't stop there, but there was a little light at the end of this dark, dark tunnel. Of course, after Kim said, quote, why can't you keep our conversations private? He posted that. And he says, because I got a text from my favorite person in the world, adding that he is, quote, her number one fan. He says, why wouldn't I tell everybody? Which it was sort of a strange thing to say. I mean, it's nice that he likes her, but it seemed really like belittling. And I didn't really understand this. And then he sent her a pickup truck full of roses on Valentine's Day. Now, what do you guys think of this exchange? This was like the most twisted to me and strange, and I can't even understand what he's doing.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Twisted is a good word. I feel like at the end of the day, it's kind of manipulative because it's like your actions aren't really aligning with what she wants, and you're just trying to throw anything at the wall that will stick with her. So like these larger than life, showy actions, the roses in the truck bed. I think at the end of the day, it's manipulation.
Yeah, but there's like I said, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Earlier in this week, He shared a photo of him alone on stage and said, quote, "I've learned that using all caps makes people feel like I'm screaming at them. I'm working on my communication. I can benefit from a team of creative professionals, organizers, mobilizers, and community leaders. Thanks everybody for supporting me." He continued and said, "I know sharing screenshots was jarring and came off as harassing Kim. I take accountability. I'm still learning in real time. I don't have all the answers. To be a good leader is to be a good listener." This was so great and amazing, and I was really shocked that he admitted he was wrong. I mean, there is a first time for everything, and we know he's a narcissist, and that's really hard for narcissistic people to admit that they were wrong. So I thought this was a big first step, and I was shocked. What about you guys?
Yeah. I mean, this kind of pulled at my heartstrings. I was like, oh, like at the end of the day, like we're all going through it, and Kanye's navigating this the best he can too. I loved the post. I'm so glad that he shared that. And I hope the world, can kind of give him a break. Because again, like I said, I think at the end of the day, he's dealing with a lot of mental health problems. So hopefully this is a fresh start for him.
The forgiveness, I want to forgive him. And I immediately did. There was a relief to see that, he's changed, but it's crazy. Actions speak louder than words. We'll have to wait like a month or a year to see if any of this is going to stay true, because in a week he can immediately go back and revert. He's always been changing his behavior. So, I mean, let's just hope, let's root for the guy. Let's root that everything kind of just becomes copacetic and just, calm.
Well, good luck to Kanye. I hope they get together, and Skeet, I hope he's safe. Well, let us move on to Celebrity Big Brother. We have been getting a lot of Kardashian content out of there from Lamar Odom and Khloe. Of course, I gotta call him Lamb because that's what they called him on the show. He is continuing opening up on what went wrong in his marriage to his ex-wife, Khloe Kardashian, and hinted that he might be ready for a second chance. Now, Lamar discussed his relationship with Khloe on the Monday episode of Celebrity Big Brother, saying, "I had a beautiful wife. We were together every day until we got married." And he was reflecting on his wedding day, says, "I never thought about getting married again. I didn't treat that good woman right." He said he was, quote, trying to make contact with Khloe Kardashian on his time. He says, "I'm going to try my damned. I wish I was mature enough to handle marriage right, but I wasn't. If given the opportunity again, now I know what to do and what not to do. Sometimes it's hard for me to sleep at night thinking about her." Now, they called it quits after 4 years of divorce in 2009, after 30 days of dating. And then you guys know what happened that broke them up. Things didn't go well. But would you guys be down for a little Lamb and Khloe reconciliation?
Lamb. I would, honestly. I feel like because he does take so much accountability and he's continuously trying to be better, I wouldn't mind that at all. I'd love to see that. And I think he really would be, a solid fit for her, because she needs someone who's really ready to treat her well. And that's all he wants to do now. But yeah, who knows what the future holds? I mean, J-Lo and Ben Affleck got back together after so long. So you never know.
The 2.0 relationship is very in. Nick, are you here for it?
Yeah, this is the year of the rebound. So let's, not the rebound, I'm sorry. Reconciliation, I should say. But I'm kind of interested in at least a friendship. Like, I'm down to see him make an appearance on the Hulu show, and maybe they can reminisce on old memories, and maybe they can help each other have closure.
Me too. And this wasn't the only time people were talking about Khloe this week. Pete Davidson actually sent Khloe a Valentine's Day bouquet that I thought was so adorable of him. Khloe is, of course, recently single after Tristan third trimester Thompson dogged her for a fourth time and they broke up. But I thought it was so sweet of Pete to send her flowers for Valentine's Day. I mean, isn't that adorable? You send it to your sister who's single, who you're cool with. I love Skeet for doing that.
Yeah, that was so thoughtful of him. I mean, I didn't have that, so props to him.
It is. And I think the last question that we have to ask today is your thoughts on the name of Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner's new baby. Now, this baby was born on 2/2/22, the angel numbers. I for sure thought this boy was going to be named Angel, but damn, was I wrong. Please welcome to the world, Wolf Webster. Brandy, what do you think? I sort of like it.
I'm right there with you. Okay, first of all, wolves are my favorite animals. So I don't know. I think it's badass. I think that she's gonna grow up to be a boss. He's gonna grow up to be a boss. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. It's definitely one of those names like you might get made fun of for in elementary school, but also I'm sure they're gonna be homeschooled. So
Yes. Nick, what do you think? Wolf Webster.
I love it. I actually, out of all the crazy Kardashian names, wolves are also my favorite animal too. So immediately I was like, oh, okay, Wolf Webster, the WW, I like it. And then also, the kid's never gonna get bullied. I mean, already because Travis is his dad, but like, you're not gonna bully a kid named Wolf. So his middle school years are already made for him.
Yeah, it's a big name to live up to, but I think if anyone can do it, it is their son.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much, and hopefully RIP to Kanye caps in capital letters so he's not screaming at us. But in case he does, we will be back here in the Kardashian Korner to talk about it. Thank you so much to Brandy and Nick, and thank goodness we will have you back here to see what that crazy family does next. Thank you guys for watching.
thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.